What's up, guys? This is my channel, Bola's saltwater tank. It's not a reef tank, so I didn't put reef. I put saltwater tank. Today's October 8th, and we're gonna do a filter, and filter pad change. Filter and filter pad. Filter. So we're just gonna put filter and pad. Filter pad. Filter and filter pad. That's what we're gonna put. Filter and filter pad. Day 12. Okay, so if you're wondering what the day 12 is, that's I have a marijuana grow and I do videos on that, and that's what the day 12 is. That's what all the other days are for. It's day 12 of the weed grow. And if you want to subscribe to that channel, the name of the channel is Martin Aguilera. Martin and then Aguilera. But yeah, we're not here for that. So it's October 8th, and we're gonna do a filter pad and a filter change. So what we're gonna do is take out the filter. So it's on like that. Some of you have this. It's like a little light and it tells you when to change the filter. But I don't have that. I don't want that. I'm gonna change it every week in 3 days and a half. So today's the 8th. So next Thursday. So maybe I'll do it every week. I was thinking a week and 3 days. But I'll do every week. Or I'll do a week and 3 days. So what you're gonna do is take off the cover. Take off the cover and pull out the filter. You could turn off your tank if you want, but either way it's gonna filter the water again, so I don't really care. It's not like the dirtiness is gonna go through it, but whatever. Alright, so you're gonna take off the filter. Oh, I pulled it out without showing you. So you're gonna take it out and it's like this. This is the front. It says it right there. You see how it's dirty? That's dirty. It's like gray or whatever, gray and brown. So you're gonna pull it out. And you're gonna take a look at the other side. See how that's all dirty? It's dirty, so you need to change that, because it will filter, but it's not. It's just gonna keep getting dirty like that. So you're gonna take that out. And if you have like a rag or something, you can clean this just real quick, just in case there's dirt on it. But I don't have a rag, so I'm not doing that. And what you're gonna want to buy is the right filter replacements for your filter. So I have an Aquino Quiet Flow. This goes for Aquino Quiet Flow LED Pro Power, Quiet Flow Power Filter size 10, Quiet Eve Internal Power. So I'm thinking mine is the Power Filter size 10, or if not, I forgot, or it's the LED Pro Power. I think it's the Power Filter size 10. But these ones, mine is a medium filter. It's a medium, yeah, it's a medium filter, so the replacement has to be medium. As you can see, what's in the package is this right here. You pull it out. You got these extra ones. So I pulled it out ahead of time. And what you're gonna want to do is look at this tab right here and and look at both sides and look for the side that says front. For the Aquino Quiet Flow or the Aquino LED Pro, I forgot which one it is, but if you have a Quiet Pro, you would know because by watching the video you would know that this one's a Quiet Flow. I'm not sure if it's the LED Pro or the size 10, but you will know that we have the same tanks. So you will know that on the right side, on the right side, it would have writing, and it would say front. So that's why I said to look at both sides and look for where it says front. That means that's where you want to put the filter in the front. Oh, I had this on backwards, guys. It's crazy. So the front is this right here. So I see how it says front. You're gonna want to put the front towards the front. So we're gonna want to see how this is the front. Gonna want to flip this over so now it's the back, and this is the front. So you're gonna want to put the front to the front. So since we flipped that over, we're gonna flip this over like that and put it in. You're gonna want to put it in, and now you got it in the front. What you're gonna want to do is place it back the way it's supposed to be, right in the front, and there you go. You replace that. Now to replace the filter pads, you're gonna want to pull out the filter pad. You could do this off, like I said, but you don't really need to. But you should. But I'm not going to, because I see it's still gonna filter. It'll catch it back in the next rinse, the next cycle. So you want to do is open the filter pad. You're gonna want to look for the ammonia reducer. If you have see, mine's a Quiet Flow specialty filter pads. So this is a Quiet Flow filter. I wasn't too sure which one it was, whether it was the LED Pro Power or the Power Filter size 10. But if you have any of these four, well, not any of those four, it's the one I have, but I'm not too sure. I know it's a Quiet Flow. So if you have a Quiet Flow and you need filter pads, you're gonna want to look at your filter right there, or in this area of the filter pad. You're gonna want to see if it's the size 10. So okay, it says it right here. So I have the LED one. This is for use with Quiet Flow LED Pro Aquarium Power Filters. So it's the size 10. So I have a size 10. So you're gonna want to look for your size. So since mine's is the small, the size 10. Because I went to Petco and I seen two sizes. There's a 10 and a 20. The longer ones are the 20. It's like two of these. So you're gonna take one of these out, and so you're gonna want to take one of these out. This was put on like this. You want to take this out like this and flip it over to its back, and then grab one of these filter pads and place it in there. There you go. So you place it in there and you put it back, and that's how you replace a filter. And you put the cap back on. For many reasons that I have not one, but you put the cap back on because it looks nice. So that's one reason. And yeah, you can take a look at the filter pad, how it's dirty. That's from a week, maybe 3 days. A week and 3 days. So I'm hoping it catches all the dirt again. I also have a skimmer, a nano skimmer. It's a, if you want to know what kind of skimmer it is, it's a eShops. It's called the eShops Nano Skimmer. So this is a good skimmer, I guess. My uncle gave it to me. Well, for me, I'd say it's a good skimmer. Oh, look at my buddy. He was just there. Well, I'd say it's a good skimmer, but because I seen videos and I seen the dirt. See how it's white? That means there's like no bacteria or anything in it. But it comes to the top. I'll tell you why it's a good skimmer and why it's not. So it comes to the top. And it's supposed to overflow slowly, not too fast, and fill this up with dirt or with with dirt, with whatever comes out through here. But if it's dirty, your tank, and it's collecting dirt or the dirtiness of your tank, it will overflow and it will look like brown. But since mine ain't dirty, it's not overflowing brown, so that's good. But the reason why I don't like it is because if I move the setting to the tank, to the skimmer, to tune it, if I tune the skimmer a certain way, it overflows too quickly, and this gets filled up to the top in like 20-30 minutes, and I don't like that. I don't want to be changing that every 20-30 minutes. It's it's a waste of time. So I would say it's not a good skimmer. I'm sorry I said it is, but it's a good skimmer because I've seen the videos, and my uncle has told me when it does clean the tank, it cleans the tank and it takes out all the brown and whatnot. So that's why it's a good skimmer. So I'm putting it to the test. I'll show you more videos on the skimmer. I'm not sure if I tuned it right because it's not getting filled up. But yeah, maybe because I've never seen it. I never seen it with dirt. So maybe if it has dirt, it will overflow and the dirt will collect. But yeah. Now I have also the hydrometer. It measures the salt. So what I did today was I should have made a video, but I changed the water. I brought it down to like right here, and I put new water in. But then when it got to like right here, I added some of the old water because the salt went down, and I don't have no salt mix right now. But it's at 0.019, 1.019. And before I changed the tank, it was at 0.23, 0.022. So it was good, but I didn't like that my water. So this is another thing you have to check, that your water, your row meter is when you get water, you want water that when you check the TDS, when you row check it, like you need row water, and row water is like you need, if you look it up, like what row water is. It's like it's filtered water through a machine. I don't know what the machine's called, but I know the machine has a TDS meter, and it reads 1 or 2. So if you go to like Petco or something and they sell water for fresh and salt, they should have a TDS meter that reads the water, and it should be at 1 or 2. So I wasn't too sure if my water in the tank was at 1 or 2, so I wanted to change. Even though the salinity is low, the salinity is the salt. So even though the salt was low at 1.023, 1.022, I wasn't sure if my water was at 1 or 2. So if you want to get a TDS meter, which checks the water, and it should be at 1.1, at 1 or 2. Some TDS meters read like 101. I'm not sure what that means, but I would get the one that reads 1, the number 1 or the number 2, and no 101, 150, because I don't understand that. I never have, and I don't understand that. So yeah, get the TDS meter that reads 1 or 2. So anyways, my tank was, I don't have one. I'm planning on ordering one so I can always check the TDS of my tank. So Yeah. So since I didn't think it was that, I thought it was because it had like, I cleaned a whole bunch of dirt. See all that? I tried to clean it. I couldn't clean it, but I changed the water. I put new salt water in, and it's this low. So I need to bring it up. I need to buy salt. So I plan on buying it this week. Some salt, making my own salt. Taking out 2 gallons, putting in 2 gallons, or taking out a gallon, not two, because that's all you need is to take out a gallon or maybe half a gallon and put in new salt. So, like I said, mine must have read like a 4, and it had a whole bunch of on the glass. It had a whole bunch of bacteria. I had mud on the ground, like nasty, like brown stuff on the ground. I wasn't sure if on the glass was copper or whatever. So I changed everything. So now, since I got water from Petco, and they didn't want to tell me whether. So here's why I'm wrong, because I didn't get the TDS reading of the water. So I was just assuming the water was at a 1. So when I get the meter, I will officially tell you guys that my water is at reading 1 or 2. But I assumed it would read 1, so that's why I'm wrong. I don't know if it's at a 1 right now, but we'll see. That's why I have the skimmer, so it can eliminate a whole bunch of bacteria and whatever grows on the glass and on the ground, copper, the brown stuff. It will eliminate a lot of that, and so will the filter. So that's why I had those 2 things. But since I had that already, I wanted to change the water, so I did that. And now my salt meter is reading very low, which is the salinity is reading low. And this is the hydrometer if you want to check the salinity. You can find that at your pet shop, the aquarium shop. So yeah. Yeah, that's all about it, guys. There's a couple other things I can teach you, but I'll teach you in other videos. Like when the water evaporates, what you need to do to it. But yeah, I will be doing a video on that. All right, guys, stay tuned.